The political left is lost. The left has developed an unhealthy fixation on race issues. They are constantly talking about race issues. They support radical co-governance policies. They want to shoehorn the treaty onto modern New Zealand. They want to force modern New Zealand to fit the confines of an agreement that is almost 200 years old and comes from a vastly different country. They have eagerly participated in culture wars and in doing so played into the hands of the right. And yet they fail to offer the bold pro-worker policies that are desperately needed. They have failed to draw attention to their pro-worker policies. They have failed to mould the narrative. They have let the right have total control over the narrative. And they have let the political right completely dominate the online realm, which is now crucial to effective political communication. It is utterly pathetic. Class issues is the strength of the left, and increasingly it is neglected as the left fixates on racial issues. They are radical when they should be moderate, and they are moderate when they should be radical. They have adopted a very radical stance on race issues and increasingly neglect the pro-worker politics that should dominate their policy and their rhetoric. It is not good. In fact, it is very, very bad. Pro-worker politics has broad appeal that radical co-governance could never hope to achieve. There is a reason that the right is so desperate to debate co-governance. They understand that it is a losing issue for the left. They understand that it lacks broad appeal. And the left foolishly plays into their hand. The left needs to focus primarily on pro-worker politics and anti-corruption politics. The rhetoric and the policy of the left must be dominated by a strong support for working class people. This is a moral necessity. This has broad appeal. This is the path towards victory. Less focus on race, more focus on class. This will expose the anti-worker nature of the government and benefit the left massively. And it also addresses racial injustice. Racial inequality is inseparable from class. The issues faced by Maori are downstream of disproportionate poverty. Lower life expectancy, higher rates of criminality, these things result from disproportionate poverty. Fighting poverty and passing pro-worker policies will reduce racial inequality significantly. And it has broad appeal. It is electorally viable. We need pro-worker policies. Work should be a guaranteed path out of poverty. That is how you address poverty and get people off the benefit. A tax-free threshold, a living wage for workers employed by highly profitable firms. And stronger trade unions. Policies which make sure that work is a guaranteed path out of poverty. And additional policies are also required. Free public transport, free doctors' appointments, funded by higher taxes on the wealthy. These are broadly appealing pro-worker policies that help to address racial inequality. This is the path forward. We need a bold, pro-worker left. A left that focuses on class issues. A left that dominates the narrative and makes the debate about class issues. Class issues must be at the core of leftist policy and rhetoric. This is a moral necessity. This is the path towards victory.